Hey guys, ProffAmon here, and I'm here recording with an interview from another one of my friends from Twitter, Kelly, as most people call him. Hey Kelly, say hi.
Hi, how are you?
Tell them what exactly you do with Pokemon.
What I do with Pokemon, I play Pokemon a lot, and I'm pretty active, I guess, in the StriatonRadios and Pokemon podcast communities. I go on a few tournaments. I was on a recent episode of StriatonRadio, episode 24, I think.
Exciting.
Either 23 or 24.
Mm-hmm.
And I do a bit of ROM hacking for Kenny from It's Super Effective.
I see. So, all those things you mentioned will be in the description below, as always. Super Effective, and StriatonRadio.
Yeah.
And also, would you want me to link your Twitter to the description box so they can follow you?
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Alright.
I'm twitter.com/KelsterCartsy.
If you didn't catch that, or you don't know how to spell that, it'll be in the description box. Okay, time for the interview portion of my video. So, those people who saw the last video had Silent Omen X Omen. We had Omen over in the show, guesting in an interview. It was really long and kind of boring-ish because of me. So this time it's going to be short, concise, and mildly entertaining, followed by a Moo Professor after this section. So Kelly, are you ready for the questions portion?
I am ready.
Okay, first question. Which generation is your favorite?
Gen 2, by far.
Reason?
Because that's the generation I grew up with Red and Blue, but when I really got into Pokemon I played with my brothers back then, and it was Gen 2 all the time.
Oh, Gen 2. Okay, so if you were to become a Pokemon, what Pokemon would it be?
If I were a Pokemon, I guess it would be pretty sweet to be like a really cool like psychic type, because then I could like, I don't know, float or something.
You mean a ghost type?
Yeah, or a ghost type. Yeah, I'd be a Gengar. Or no, I'd be a Haunter, because I'd have all the hands like that.
Oh, all the hands and like that. Okay, next question. What, in your opinion, is the most broken Pokemon move in the game?
The broken Pokemon move? Oh god. That's a really good question. I guess Quiver Dance kind of breaks Volcarona, but it's not that bad. Either that or
Shell Smash?
White Herb Shell Smash is pretty broken. I'll go for Quiver Dance or Rain Dance. Because, well, not Rain, no. Let's stick with Quiver Dance.
Rain is so broken. Next question. If you could get rid of a Pokemon, what Pokemon would it be? Dun dun dun.
Get rid of a Pokemon? I love them all. I don't want to get rid of anything.
Are you sure?
I guess a Legendary, because I'm not so fond of Legendaries. Say, who's a really good Arceus. Let's get rid of Arceus.
Oh, let's get rid of Arceus. Make sure he never created Pokemon, ever.
No, he would have still created everything. Just it wouldn't be Arceus.
Oh. Oh, I see, next question. If you could go into a Pokemon game, what starter would you choose and why? Any starter.
Any starter. I would pick I'd pick Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Because I would love to have a giant turtle with cannons eventually.
A giant turtle with cannons. Eventually, you know, eventually.
Eventually, I'd have to go through my whole Pokemon quest and whatnot, but yeah, eventually I'd get that Blastoise.
Next question. If you could create a Pokemon item, or like a battle item or a hold item, what would it be?
Oh God, these are really tough questions. I would make an item that, say, assures a critical hit on one move.
Critical.
It'd be a usable item, but it would make sure that it hit critical.
Oh. Any Pokemon in mind to use that ability? I mean, that item?
I mean, anything that has Sniper, because Sniper multiplies critical hit by ×3. So
Artillery?
Definitely Artillery. I think Kingdra gets Sniper.
I think so too. I don't know. It does get Sniper.
Yeah, there you go.
Criticals do 3 times instead of 2 times. And then adding this item, it would stack?
Yeah, well, it would make it so that it
more
sure
often
hits
crits.
that critical hit.
Wait, isn't there an item like that anyways? Like Razor Fang? Razor Claw?
That increases the probability of a critical hit, but it doesn't assure one.
Oh.
I would have one that it's usable, like you use it once and then it's gone, but it would make sure that that first hit was critical.
Oh, it's like a critical gem.
Yeah, like a critical gem.
Oh, that's groundbreaking. Okay, and 3 more questions, and then we'll be done with the interview portion.
Alright.
The first of the last 3 questions. If you were stuck to join one of the evil corporations or gangs or teams in the Pokemon universe, what gang, team, corporation would you join? The evil ones.
The evil ones.
Like Team Galactic, Team Magma, Team Aqua, Team Rocket.
I want to say Team Rocket, but only if they let me not have to use Eradicate and
The Eradicate and the other useless Pokemon.
Exactly. If I could pick my own team and be with Team Rocket, then I would do that.
I see. And the second of the last 3 questions. Do you play the Pokemon TCG?
I do not play the Pokemon TCG. I spend too much time playing Magic the Gathering, which is another trading card game.
Yep. Last question, I think. Yes. Last question. Dun dun dun. Insert scary music here. Cut right here. Okay, you guys, we're back for the last question for Kelly, aka Kelser Cartier at Twitter. Swag. Here is your last question.
Alright, shoot.
Do you want to have a Stunfisk?
Of course, I have a Stunfisk. I try and catch them all. When I go through a game, I try and at least try and catch everything that I go through. So I do have a Stunfisk. I don't use one particularly, but definitely a cool Pokemon.
Stunfisk. And I said that would be the last question, but here's the traditional question. How did you start playing Pokemon?
I started playing Pokemon when I was... Oh, I forget how old I was, but
Doesn't know how old he is.
My friend, I don't know how old I was. Right now I'm 23. But I played my friend's red version. He lent it to me, and we would switch games sometimes because I had games that he wanted to play and vice versa. And I started playing on that, and I was hooked. And then I asked my mom for yellow version, which was the next thing that came out. That was my first Pokemon game that I owned. And yeah, that's how I started.
I see. That's way more interesting than how I started.
How'd you start?
That's for another episode. Okay, so if you guys enjoyed that interview, please like and subscribe to me. And in the next 3 seconds, I think, I'll cut to the Move Professor with all the fancy cool music and stuff.